you guys tonight?
Good.
What can I start you off with to drink?
Can we both just have a lemonade shake-up? I heard those are good.
Sure. How much sugar do you want in it?
Well, how soluble is the lemonade shake-ups?
What is solubility?
Solubility is the amount of a substance that can be dissolved in a given amount of solvent.
Alright. Here you go.
Wow, the sugar is not dissolved in this at all. When water is a solvent, lemonade should be able to dissolve easily because it's a form of sugar.
Wow, do you know anything about solubility?
Both of these solutions contain the same amount of solvent. The most common solvent is water, as we have in our solution. They both contain the same amount of solute as well, but one is dissolved and the other is not. If we stir the solution on the right, it will become as soluble as the other solution. Now, as we see, both of these solutions are soluble because the solute dissolves in the solvent completely.
Here's your lemonade. It's fixed. I think I'm starting to understand solubility. So basically, any solute can dissolve in solvent is soluble, right?
No, not necessarily. If you have a nonpolar substance and a polar substance, they will not be soluble.
Oh. Let me talk now.
It's actually not bad. Oil is nonpolar and water is polar, making this compound not soluble. Polar compounds tend to dissolve in other polar compounds, and nonpolar compounds tend to dissolve in other nonpolar compounds.
I think I understand now. So like dissolves like, right?
Exactly. Liquids that are completely soluble with each other are described as being miscible in each other, like the lemonade.
And when two liquids don't mix together, they're immiscible, just like the oil and the water. There are different factors that affect the speed of the dissolving process. Greater surface area speeds up the dissolving process. If a solid has been broken into smaller pieces, it will dissolve much quicker. Sugar granules dissolve much quicker than sugar cubes because the surface area is much greater. As we have here, this is a sugar cube, and these are sugar granules. We can see that the sugar cubes have dissolved much slower than the sugar granules.
So if I'm serving lemonade to someone, I should use sugar granulates rather than sugar cubes because it will dissolve faster.
Right.
Also, the solubilities of solids generally increase with temperature.
Generally, solvent molecules with greater kinetic energy can dissolve more solute particles.
So if I heat up the water before I put tea in it, it will dissolve the tea quicker.
Yes, the kinetic energy will be greater.
I think I understand this all a little bit more. So solubility is the ability of one substance to dissolve in another at a given temperature and pressure to produce a saturated solution.
Yeah.
How did you learn all this useful information?
Our 10th grade teacher, Mrs. Chapman.
Woo! Mama! Dad!
They're a different
Dad, please go away. Please go away.
Little brothers are the best.